Hello, and welcome to the Glen Hills High School virtual graduation celebration. I am Dr. Johnny Wright, and I'm the proud principal of Glen Hills High School. The 2019-2020 school year has been unprecedented as we experience coronavirus-related school closures, changes in how we teach and learn, and shared many stories of hope in the midst of disappointment. I am proud to have witnessed the resilient spirit and positive outlook that the Glen Hills High School class of 2020 has displayed through these changing times. Today is about you, a celebration of your achievement. On behalf of the Richmond County School System, we are proud of your accomplishments and commend your hard work and efforts to reach this important milestone.
Greeting Class of 2020, faculty, parents, and friends. Class of 2020, as we start the next chapter of our lives, I ask that each of us take a moment and pause and say yes. Yes, we made it through this strong, proud, and with all things possible. Yes, we have the courage to triumph over obstacles and face our fears. Yes, we have pride and knowledge to make a difference in ourselves while holding our heads up. Spartans, we are facing a difficult time with the current situation of the world. COVID-19, social unrest, protests, and riots. With all this going on, we must press forward and focus on our future. Class of 2020, today marks our moment. We make our mark on history beginning this day. So, as we march into our future, remember we will always and forever be a mighty Spartan.
Good evening, Class of 2020 graduates. This has been a long ride, and thankfully it has come to an end. Even though the ending is not what we expected, we knew this day was coming. The smiles, the laughs, the tears, that far-off look of that one kid who doesn't care if it goes either way. All of it signifies one of the most important days of our lives, our graduation from high school. We are some of the most persistent people you will meet. We have witnessed monumental events that will forever change our country. Think about it. Since our births, we have been witness to the horrific attack on American soil of 9/11. The 2001 dot-com bubble burst and the 2008 financial crisis, which is listed in the history books, are two of the top 4 stock market crashes in the USA. And sadly, who would have ever thought that the day a mandatory active shooter protocol would be issued to all schools due to a large outbreak of mass shootings we have witnessed across this nation. And of course, who would have thought when we left Glen Hills High School on Friday, March 13th, 2020, that we would never be able to be under the same roof again as now. We are faced with perhaps one of the greatest challenges facing mankind in the last 100 years, that of COVID-19. Even with all of that, I can still say to each of you, don't worry, Spartans, I'm sure everything's going to be okay. For we are survivors. After all, look at all we have been through. We have survived what many refer to as the lost decade. And I know that we can survive this too. Despite all of these challenges, we are here. We have persevered. We sit here today, diploma almost in hand, so we can say that we did it. In closing, Spartans, I leave you with this. Perhaps Disney's Fa Zhou from Mulan said it best, for the flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and most beautiful of all. So with that, I say to you, my fellow Spartans, remember, wonderful, you have a brilliant mind, a beautiful face, a killer smile, and a personality that is immaculate. We are just getting started with our future, and it starts with change. This is our time, our decade, and this is our legacy. This is the decade of change. Congratulations again, Spartans, and thank you.
Thank you for joining the Glen Hills Class of 2020 virtual graduation ceremony. I appreciate the opportunity to be a part of this special celebration for you and your family. Continue to stay strong and stay safe. Your future is bright and your best days are still ahead.